Happy New Year and welcome to the very first What's Up Wednesday for 2025. It is January 8th as this is going out, January 7th as I am recording it. Um, my tripod for my phone has broken, so I've got you propped up in my eyeglass case in front of me on my desk. So hopefully, if you see me rocking back and forth, that's why, because if something gets bumped, it may wiggle a little. So I apologize for that in advance. All right, today I'm just going to give you an update on some things that are going on in my writing life, and we can look forward maybe to the new year a little bit as we go. First of all, I would like to remind you that I just had a book come out, How to Marry an Accomplished Lady. This is it. It's part of my Sweet Possibilities and Sweet Extras collection. There will be a sequel that goes with it once I actually get back to writing that. I have the first chapter written, and that is it right now because I've just been doing so many other things, which you will see. Okay, so where can you get it? Let me show you. This is the back end of the books to read. That's why it says, enter edit mode and stuff at the top on that other screen. Okay, so you can get it in Kindle, you can get it in Apple, Nook, Kobo. It is included in Everand. You can get it at Smashwords. It's not at Hoopla yet. Hoopla takes a while. Then there's these other places as well that some of you may know things about. I don't know them very well. But these are all the places that the book is available. So if you haven't picked up your copy of that yet, you can do that at those places. Another place that it is available, let me show you this over here, is on Patreon. Now, you wouldn't have a copy of it necessarily for yourself, although that may change. I have changes coming to Patreon, which we're going to talk about next. But I just wanted to show you that it is over here in the Sweet Possibilities and Extras collection. And it is the full book, the same one that, there we go. The same one that is on all the stores. There should be pictures with that too. Oh, it's not working properly. Or maybe it doesn't show that. I'm looking at it differently than the way that I see it because this is the way that anyone coming to it would see it. I'm not signed in right now. All right, let's go back to... wait a minute while it loads. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is my Patreon. I've shown you this before. I've shown you that there are memberships before. I've added new tiers to the membership. So you've got one at present. You have 1, 2, 4. Skipped 3. I'll tell you about that in a minute. 5. And then I skipped up to 10 in case somebody wanted to, do the $10. You can put in any number that you would like, actually. The $1 and $2 levels may be going away in April. I haven't made the final decision on that, but I do think they're going to have to be bumped up $1. That is the US dollar that's listed there. If I were looking at this as a Canadian, which is where I am, that would be like $1.50, and I think this one would be $3. So, but they will go up $1, so that'll change what they start at. Probably. I'll see. I haven't decided on that completely yet. That's why I've left them the gap there for the 3 in case I decide to change it, because then this would become 2 and the second one would become 3. There is a place on there when if I change the price on them, I can let anyone who wants that was already a member at $1 I can let them continue to be a member at $1. No one new will be able to sign up at $1, but they'll be able to sign up at $1. And that's what I would do. And then as long as you stay signed up at that $1, you stay at that level. Of course, if your payment card doesn't go through, or you take a break from it, because you can come and go, there's no set terms to this. So if you leave and you want to come back, you would have to come back at the $2 level. There are some things with Apple too, and the Apple Pay in the app that's on Apple. I've heard that it's better to actually go on your computer and pick and pay your membership. Words are escaping me. It's early in the morning for me. And then you avoid some of the fees that would be added on if you were doing it through your app, but then you're still able to use your app to read. I don't have an iPhone. I don't have an anything. So I don't know exactly how that works, but that's something that I have heard from other users of Patreon, or Patreon, however you want to say it. You'll notice, let me read this to you, okay, because they all say the same thing. You will no doubt notice that each and every one of the tiers that are listed here have exactly the same benefits. That means that you get to decide what you think these benefits are worth and what you can afford. No matter what level you choose, please know that I am delighted to have you here. And that's true. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me if you're $1 or $10. I'm going to treat you the same either way. So this is kind of a pay what you want model of membership. These are the things that I have so far listed that are benefits for becoming that $1, $2, $3, $4, whatever member. Early access to my books. That would be when I'm writing them, and when I get done writing one and I'm ready to publish it, then I would have a link, like a book funnel link, where you can go and download a copy of the book before it's published. It'll also be in the collections area where you can read it using the app as well, which is kind of handy because you might be able to use that address link if you have a reader that'll read to you. I think it might be able to be used for that. I haven't checked that, so I can't say for sure. I do have an 11 Labs app on my phone that I know I can have it read me different articles on the internet so that I can, wash the dishes or do whatever while I'm listening to it. Okay, so you get early access to my books. We've got the backlist of published books online or in the Patreon app. That right now, those are only books that are not in Kindle Unlimited. I'll show you again what books are there, just so you know. You can add an ebook to your digital library. That's what I was talking about. When I get done writing a book, there will be a link that you can click on and you can get a download of that book. The other thing that I was going to mention there is that there may be some changes there. I may actually improve that, but I haven't made a final decision on that. So that's something to think about. You may have more opportunities to get books than just the one that I'm currently writing. I may be putting my backlist into a rotation of availability through a link, like monthly or quarterly or something like that. I haven't figured that out yet, but I am seriously considering it. So that's something to think about. Audiobooks without ads via the Book Funnel app. Right now, I post all my links to my audiobooks on YouTube, on Patreon, so that it's easy for people to listen to them if they want. And just yesterday, I have got the first audiobook as a download through BookFunnel for anyone who is my subscriber. Okay, and then there's a community chat, which I haven't really looked into too much yet. I don't think it's hard. I just haven't really paid attention to it. I've told my patrons, let's get the words out, um, about these changes before they happened, and I'm ready to share this now with everyone. It will be mentioned again in my newsletter that is coming up this Saturday for those who need refreshing or aren't actually going to watch this video. So, like I said, it's whatever you want, and these are the suggested tiers. You can, I think, when you go to sign up, you can actually put in the amount that you would like it to be other than what it is listed at. I'm sure you can. I've seen some pledges that look like that can happen. Okay, so you'll notice the $4, $5, and $10. We've got a 7-day free trial, so you can always try it. I didn't put that on the $1 and $2 because if I change the prices, I can't have a free trial there. But once I figure that out and once it gets changed, then I will add that to it. I'm pretty sure that in April that will change. Okay, so let's take a peek over here again at the collections. I am still working on the Touches of Austin collection. I don't have that all up yet. The other one that I don't have all up on here yet is the Darcy and. I'm missing the Oxford Cottage one. I don't have that up there yet. But by the end of January, I think by the end of January, those should be complete. And we should have the Dash of Darcy audiobooks. That's the one where if you're a paid member, you can start getting. Let me go in a new tab here. So this is the audiobook that I have for my patrons right now. You would have to be a patron to get it, but Finally Mrs. Darcy, and you can download that and listen to it in your Book Funnel app, which works really well. I tried it last night. It was good. I have 2 other audiobooks that are on YouTube that I'll be getting up there soon enough. Okay, Other Pens is all there. Sweet Possibilities, all the ones that I've written are there. All of the Darcy Family Holidays books are there right now. Nature's Fury and Delights are all there. Tea Time Tales are all there right now. And this is where I have the audiobooks on YouTube. I try to connect you to those so that you can always see those. That is if you are just, join for free. That would be something that you could do. You'll notice there are some prices here. So if you didn't want to sign up for a membership, I have made some collections available. Those collections will be available as long as they're on Patreon. But if any of these books have to move into Kindle Unlimited, then they have to go away here because Kindle Unlimited won't let you have it anywhere else. Okay, so the audiobooks that I have out right now on YouTube, I have Finally Mrs. Darcy, Waking to Mr. Darcy, and A Very Merry Christmas. I also have the vignettes that I had written year before now, in 2023 for the newsletter. I've been putting those on. I have almost all of those on. So there's also a playlist with those. All right, what else do I have going on? I need to write the sequel to How to Marry an Accomplished Lady. I have the audiobooks that I am getting ready to put on YouTube, working through those. And YouTube is not just my Leenie Brown name, but there's also my Annalie Nelson name. So my Christian romances, I'm also working on getting some of those ready to put on there. I'll start sharing those as chapters, chapter by chapter. In February is the goal. So there's that too. I have a couple of goals that I would like to meet. The first goal is to get 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I am at, let's see if I can go over to my channel. I think it'll, yeah. See what I am at this very moment. Oh, we don't want to listen to me. That starts automatically. Okay, at this very moment, there are 276 subscribers, so I am over halfway to that first goal of 500. And my ultimate goal then is 1,000 subscribers, because that's when I can actually apply for full monetization. And then while people are listening to my books for free or watching these videos, I can earn a little bit of money from doing that with no cost to the people who are enjoying the content. There is the only cost, if you want to call it that, is the fact that there will be ads that will be at the beginning, at the end, probably in the middle, somewhere. Probably, I'm thinking what I've seen done on other audiobook channels is they'll mark to have the commercials, ads, I call them commercials, between chapters. So hopefully not in the middle of a chapter. That would be very unpleasant. Okay, so those are my goals for here. I have a goal of getting that sequel to How to Marry Accomplished Lady done by the end of this month. It won't be out at the end of this month. It will be in the process of getting ready to be out. I do have How to Marry an Accomplished Lady recorded as an audiobook right now. I need to go through and edit, just double check to make sure that there aren't any strange sounds or pacing isn't off and that sort of thing. That I'm not going to put it as just a for everybody link on YouTube right away, but I will get a link for YouTube for those who are followers on my YouTube channel before. I don't expect that to be ready probably before maybe the end of February, because I would like to have both audiobooks ready. So maybe February, March before I'm ready for that. But that'll be coming soon enough. I have some other audiobooks that I need to put in production. I'm not sure exactly which the next one is going to be yet. Maybe I'll know that by the time I do my newsletter for Saturday. We'll see. I have to get that newsletter done this week, so that is my main focus. That's where most of my mental energy is going at the moment. And then I would like to increase my number of patrons. I would love to have my number of patrons match the number of followers that I have on YouTube eventually. So 1,000 and 1,000 are my two lofty goals that I have for that. That would be quite awesome. All right, so that's it for this update. I hope you are having a good start to the new year and that the remainder of January is going well. Remember, Saturday is when the newsletter comes out, and if you want to, there's a 99-cent book this month, so go over to LenieBrown.com, look on the current book promotions page, and you can find that. There'll be other information there as well. All right, have a great day. Bye.